Welcome to 90 Day Fiance.
Three-way. Replay.
We need to automate this intro.
We're going to work on that intro. All right, episode 17. First comes love. How's it going?
Great.
Awesome.
Also great.
Good. So there's a lot to get to. Let's get to it.
I'm excited. This episode was good. I liked it.
Yeah. It's cute.
I really liked it. It was really cute. Should we start off big with Yara and Jovi?
Sure.
Let's do it.
We're going to do their whole story.
Let's do it. Let's do the whole thing. We'll just if you have anything to add in the middle, go ahead. Let's just go through it. So Yara's getting ready for her wedding. Jovi says he's nervous, or anyway, they're getting ready and all of that. And at the end, Yara's walking through the casino looking like this Vegas bombshell. What did you think of her wedding look? Did you like it?
How come her wedding look was different from the dress tryout look? Was that the same dress?
It was the same dress, yeah.
Oh, I thought she picked something a little bit more like the shearer looking material.
No, she didn't end up picking that. She picked that one, the other one. Okay. Although I did like the other one better.
I thought so too. I thought she fit her sexy look with that dress.
It did. But I think Jovi's mom was preferring the one that she picked. Because she said that the slit was too high. Remember? They're like,
oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, now she looks like she's Britney about to go on stage.
Yes, or like a Dolly Parton or something. like a country singer.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of a neck. You're right. Yeah, she's got a neckline going.
Like the sparkliness?
Yes. And the hair. I don't know. I thought that hair was weird. It didn't fit her. It's not something that I think she would pick. I thought she did kind of like maybe like the front little bang and like a elegant chignon, like a little bun, like a tie back. I could have seen her with that. I don't know about all those curls. And normally I like curls and volume, but I don't know. It just didn't seem
too much curls and volume.
It was with the dress. It was too much.
I feel like that's kind of her regular look. She just did it like a little bit more.
Yeah. I mean, regardless, she looked great, amazing. Yara's a beautiful woman. And Jovi's lucky to have her. And so he picks her up in this little rinky-dink white car. I don't know what it was. But I was like, why did he get a limo? Come on, even Tariq got a limo.
It's too expensive.
No. And they get to, what's the name of the wedding chapel? It's like Graceland Chapel. And Elvis marries them. And I liked Elvis. I like what he gave.
Me too. He said, what did he sing? Amazing Grace.
Amazing.
And that song can work for any occasion.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh
Weddings,
my God.
Deaths,
weddings,
bar
funerals.
mitzvahs.
Exactly.
Protests.
You're a protester, right? Sing Amazing Grace anywhere.
I did not think that was a wedding song, but
it is now, girl.
But it fit, it wasn't bad.
It did fit because now he's found. Now Jovi is found and Yara is found. They found each other.
Lost, now she can see. He can see.
Right.
They both can see.
Well, what did you think of that wedding? Would you want to do that? Do you like that type of wedding?
With Elvis?
Yes.
Yeah. I would want to get married by Elvis.
What about you, Will?
I wouldn't mind. Yeah. I mean, I don't think if you're to ask me to plan a wedding, that's what I would plan. But if that was the option, I'd be like, okay.
If you had a 1 week wedding, would you rather do a Rebecca style wedding or an Elvis style wedding?
A Rebecca style wedding is really bad. That's not a good option. I'm choosing between bad and worse.
Well, exactly. They're both bad.
So here you go. Right.
But which one would you want?
If I had to choose, I would choose the Graceland wedding. Yeah, I did like the Elvis guy. He was funny and he was excited,
Yeah, and he's an ordained minister, so
Yeah.
He was able to walk down the aisle and sing. I mean, only Elvis can do that.
Right. Agree.
Yeah.
For me, I like that type of wedding. I like that lighthearted. I don't know. I'm not that type of person that wants that serious wedding where you're walking down and everybody's staring at you and it's really awkward and boring. No, I'd rather have that Elvis feel. So I'm down with it.
What would your wedding song be if you could redo your wedding song?
Does it have to be Elvis wedding song? You asked me
No,
Elvis
I
song?
mean Elvis will sing it for you, but like you can have him sing whatever you want. You want Amazing Grace?
Oh man, you know what? Yes.
You'll never forget it.
That's right. I like, look what I did to you, husband. I made you see. Okay, you were blind. Now you can see. What? What's more amazing than that?
You're the Amazing Grace.
Exactly. Yes. Okay. So anyway, we see like he basically invited his whole family. There was a lot of people there.
That whole chapel was filled.
It was.
I thought it was just gonna be like immediate friends and
I
family.
know. Yeah. I guess that's what it was. I don't know. He must know a lot of people.
He had
totally
his
took
aunt
over
there.
the wedding.
Yeah.
And what do you think about the friends that they interviewed afterwards? The one that has like the girlfriend with her.
They're
with
jerks.
him?
His friends are jerks.
I hate her.
She is. Why do you hate her, Will? Why do you hate her?
She's like super negative and pessimistic about everything. She's just hating on people who are supposed to be her friends, like left and right. Every scene that she's in, it's all about negativity and like not supporting her friend at all. It's like, is that even her friend? I think that she's not Jovi's friend. She's like Klein's girlfriend or wife or whatever. His baby mama.
I think girlfriend. They're not married.
Yeah, and that's
why.
it.
Maybe
like,
that's why she's so bitter.
Yeah. Better Betty over there.
But I mean, like Klein, like they seemed like they had a good friendship, and like I don't know how like she ended up with him and he ended up with her. They seem so opposite.
Oh, they do. He seems really nice.
Oh, I know. They told me why.
What?
He got her pregnant.
Yeah. I mean, she isn't bad looking. She's pretty. Yeah, maybe that's also has to do with it. I don't know.
She's a hater though.
She is.
Super
She
hater.
is a hater. She's a straight up hater. Come on. Give him a chance. I mean, I like haters, but she's too much of a hater.
She's like a negative hater, not like a funny hater.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
she's
like cuts to the bone hater. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's why we don't like her.
I mean, we like haters, but that's too much of a hater. Okay. And then so she was like 4 months pregnant or something at that time, and then he ends up having to leave to go to work, and then he can't come back because coronavirus hits, and Yara is going on. She ends up moving in with his parents. We see like a montage of her riding her bike and going crabbing, which all looks really fun. And then going to her doctor's appointment. Next thing you know, she's like 9 months pregnant.
Yeah, the time skip was that was wild. We went from not being pregnant to like she's about to burst.
I know. Well, she was really nice. She was 7 months pregnant when Jovi was finally able to come back to the States. And he was like shocked by that change. And that is a big change because you go from like seeing your wife with no belly and then you come back and has this huge belly and now you're gonna be a father soon. Can you imagine?
FaceTime?
I mean,
there's no FaceTime on the boat.
I mean, maybe. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. Do you get reception out there? Maybe not.
We got reception when we went on a cruise.
That's true. We did. Oh, that was great times. Oh my god.
Pre-kids
I missed
cruise.
that. I missed that. Yeah. But I mean, still, it's different from Zoom and seeing in person. I don't know. He didn't look like he was ready to be a daddy anytime soon.
Yeah, he looks like he had the same habits he's still trying to do.
I mean,
Not really that much change.
This is the same guy who, like, as soon as he was in the car with his mom, and his mom gave him a birthday gift. Was like, this isn't even for me. Like, nothing will ever be for you ever again, dude.
Right, get used to it. Yeah, and so then Yara makes him a cake. She surprises him with a watch. She's like a little homemaker there with her cute belly. And
Yeah, I felt like she really grew this whole season, but Jovi didn't.
Right.
Ooh, are we Team Yara now? Do we actually really love her?
We've always been Team Yara. Come on.
No, but like there was a point where we were like shaky.
In the beginning, very
yeah.
beginning, very.
She had copped a lot of attitude.
And then TLC tried to troll us because they did those previews of like Jovi drinking with his friends and stuff. And we thought that it was while she was, they made it seem like while she was giving birth or something. I don't know. What did they make it seem like? But I felt like they were trolling us. But it turned out that he ended up drinking with his friends. Was she pregnant? Anyway. What was that? Do you guys remember? Like they kept showing the preview of him drinking with his friends, and then it didn't end up happening.
Girl, when is he not drinking? It's easier to count the number of times he wasn't drinking. Okay.
Well, anyway, at one point, Yara she starts having contractions. I go to the hospital. You think she's gonna be by herself, but she's not. She's with him, and she decides that she wants an epidural. In the beginning, she doesn't though. And I was like, listen, Yara, I feel you. This is exactly how it was with my first. I was like, I don't know about epidurals. I don't think so. I want to go natural. And then when I saw that she didn't prepare really, like, I think you really need a doula. Okay, that's
if you want to do natural.
Yes. If you want to do natural, you really need a doula, which is a lady who specializes in she's like a midwife, but maybe with not that much medical expertise, but she has the experience to get you through the breathing and birthing process, like in a hospital or in like a medical setting, so that if like shit hits the fan, there's doctors there, but they can prepare you mentally on getting it, doing it natural. But if you're just going in just by yourself and just thinking in your head like, oh yeah, I want to go natural, but not doing any other preparation, I already knew she wasn't going to do it. But you know what? I was thinking maybe she would have, because maybe where is she from? Ukraine?
Yes.
Right? That I don't know if in Ukraine if epidural is common. So I was thinking maybe she will be able to, because maybe in Ukraine it's common to not go natural. I don't know. I mean, to go natural. I don't know. But anyway, she didn't. And I was like,
wasn't she like a special case because they had to give her the Pitocin or whatever that is?
Yes, and also that's right. That's true. Which I also experienced. And once you get the Pitocin, when they said that she was going to get the Pitocin, I was like,
It's over.
That's no joke. That's no joke, because you go from like sitting there and just happily like, oh yeah, it's not that bad, to like, oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Oh no.
I was like, get it, girl. But I like how they did that cut scene of her, being in extreme pain, and then she gets the epidural and then she's smiling. Like the next scene,
super high.
Yeah. No, it doesn't make you high. You don't
No,
get
I'm
high.
joking.
Yeah. You don't get high. You're just not in pain anymore.
Yeah, you're not anything.
What do you think the documentary would you think it was like a fake documentary that she saw on YouTube or something? That was like saying she could have a headache forever.
No, I don't think that's fake. You can easily see that when you research, like, should I get an epidural? People, then you like see blogs who say things like that, like just blogs, but not medical expertise. It's just people's, like,
anecdotal
blogs.
stories.
Yeah, exactly. Anecdotal stuff. I mean, personally, I had two and they're amazing.
So get the epidural, ladies.
Yes. No headache, no back pain. I don't know. But you know what? I don't know. It depends on where you go, I guess. But I didn't have any of that. And
maybe don't have your baby in like Africa with what's her name? Ari.
Ari and Biniam.
Yeah.
They probably don't have.
I don't think they had Ari, wow.
Yeah.
I know. Props though to any woman who can do that naturally. Props to them.
My sister did it.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Did she want to, or like she's like, I want to go natural, or
Yeah, she said she felt like the first time didn't hurt as much as she played it up in her head, so she could do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she missed her window when she wanted it. So she was like, well, I guess we're having this baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, so she had an epidural for her first and not for her second?
For the second one, she didn't have it.
After I had my first, when I asked for the epidural, I was already at 10, and they still gave it to me. They're like, you can still get it. And I was like, really? They're like, yes. And so then when I thought about it afterwards, I was like, I was already at 10. Maybe I could have done it. Maybe I could have pushed it out, but oh well. I don't think so.
Maybe just have another baby and find out.
I had a second, and I was like, no, yeah, I'll take that.
Have a third and do
I'll
it
take
without.
that epidural. Oh my God, a third. It's already madness in here, so why not? No,
yeah.
Sad to the
Did you like sleep? I didn't think you liked sleep.
I know. You know what, guys? My two girls are sleeping amazing every night, and in the afternoon they take a nap for 3 hours, and I get to take one too. That's me knocking on wood. Yes.
Did they share their bedroom?
They do.
Oh, cute.
I know. Okay, anyway. And then we end up seeing their baby. We go through that whole thing of her, pain, whatever. And then she has a baby, and it's beautiful. And oh my God, it's so cute. What did you guys think?
Do you think she'll have her real nose is what I thought.
Well,
is that mean?
I never know.
That's mean.
When did we see Yara had a nose job?
Yeah.
Well, I told you guys.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I immediately looked it up.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Knowledge is power, guys.
I didn't know that. I mean, I do feel like her lips are done for sure.
She had a little bit of work done. That if you saw her old version, you'd be like, that was nice work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
It enhanced her. I mean, she wasn't ugly, but it enhanced her.
Okay, I'll have to look that up. What did you think about Jovi afterwards with the baby?
Clueless dad.
Clueless.
Aren't we all just clueless?
Yes, but he looked like he was, he said he was gonna be there every day, and he was gonna change his ways.
He's gonna be there every day. He works on a boat.
While he's home, he's not gonna be
gonna
partying.
be there every day, every other month.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the sentiment was there, but I mean, the execution needs some work. The car seat was not great. The car seat incident was not good.
It's so funny because I feel like I'd never seen that before. You know how normally in TV or movies, they just show the baby going from the hospital to the car seat, right? Like you pull up your car next to the hospital and you put the baby in the car seat. I've never seen them like walk away with the baby. It's like the first time. Have you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
really like take the baby
life.
and like walk away? Like without like putting them in a car seat, like normally the car drives up and picks you up right in front of the hospital.
I mean, I work at the next to the birthing center, and I've seen a lot of parents just walk away with the baby in a cart.
Really? Oh wow!
It's kind of cute.
Okay.
During Corona, a lot of the newborn parents, the new parents with their newborn, pose in front of the signs with their masks.
Oh,
I know. It's like, oh, this is the world you were born in.
I know. It's sad but cute. It almost makes you want it. Okay. It was a really cute story. I hope that Jovi it looks like he's going to be a great dad.
What do you think about
he looked sweet? Sorry, I interrupted.
It's okay. Go ahead.
He did look a little sweet with the newborn. The way he talked to her and stuff. The way he held her. It's cute.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think about the push gift?
Yes, I wish I got one.
You didn't get one?
No, I need to.
Does Jovi get one too for his push gift?
No, he didn't push anything out.
Oh, he pushed it real good.
I mean, but he enjoyed it while he was doing that.
That was the gift. That was the gift.
Exactly. And Yara was very emotional. She was crying all the time, all over the place. I feel like, okay, I'm like, you know what? This is something that men, I think, need to understand. I feel like I've seen this a few times. I don't know if it's overall, but in my experience, that, you know, a woman, she's creating a baby, a whole other person in her body. Okay. You need to just allow her to have those feelings, you know, and just make her happy. Do what you need to do to make her happy. Just making your baby. If you need to come home early from your drinking to make her happy so she doesn't go crazy, do it. You know, if she starts saying something that's slightly crazy or whatever, just be like, oh my gosh, honey, I understand. That's okay. Okay, I'm here. I'm sorry. And that's it. That's all. And just say I'm sorry and do whatever she asks for at least 4 months.
4 months before or after the baby?
Both.
So 8 months.
8 months.
For 1 whole year.
Yes.
Just do what she says. And then resume your fighting.
Yes, exactly. You know, but at least for 4 months, you know, just understand that a lot of things are changing for her. And you just need to be like, yes, honey. Yes, I hear you. I'm sorry. What do you guys think about that? Can you do it? Can you do it?
I would be like, yes.
All right.
Sure.
What about you, Will?
Sure.
I don't know though, but like if I'm napping, it's gonna be a fight. Don't wreck my nap. That's like my one precious time.
Then you shouldn't have kids.
I agree. I don't want them.
Kids will ruin all the naps. Although I am getting a nap right now. So, but they do wake me up from my nap. I don't know.
Mommy, I want juice.
Now you just hear them crying. Like they wake up from their nap before I wake up from mine. I'm like, listen, I'm still napping.
Go back to bed.
Go to sleep.
This is why mommy has developed a drinking problem.
Yes. All right. Mommy is still sleeping, trying to sleep off her hangover.
That you caused. I'm drunk because of you.
Help me. I'm kidding.
And you want a third one.
I know those little, oh God.
You're going to have like a new drug addiction. What will be your third drug of choice?
Baby feet. I can smell baby. Smell those
babies feet. Forever. If they were babies forever, I would want one. But then they grow up and they talk back. Assholes.
What are you talking about? No. The best stage is now. I have a daughter right now who's 3 years old, and it's the best stage. They can talk. They can understand. They say amazing things. I love this age. The baby stage, I'm like, whatever. I'm like, whatever about the baby
like the baby stage and the 20-year-old stage. Those are my favorite.
I like this 3-year-old age.
No,
I'm digging it.
I could take it or leave it. Picking them up from daycare. Ugh. It's the worst. All those parents.
I mean, maybe you'll be lucky and a coronavirus will hit and you'll have to go to daycare. I
hope so. I hope I can just work from home forever.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Okay. Anything else with these two?
Best of luck to you too. I hope your baby is healthy in these times.
What do you think about her name? Mila.
Cute name.
I like it too. Okay, let's move on. Let's do Natalie and Mike.
Ugh.
From the best to the worst.
Ugh. I hate them the most.
I
No,
know.
I don't hate them the most. I hate them, but not the most.
I know. Well, they decided to get married because,
TV.
love is strange.
Apparently.
Things, love is strange. Things sometimes, sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes it does. And sometimes it doesn't.
And right now it does not.
Yeah. But he's still saying yes.
Well, that's such a weird thing to say, like about getting married. Supposedly spending the rest of your life with somebody. Oh, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do it.
Right? Because love doesn't make sense. Love makes you crazy. Love makes you do crazy things.
Did the lady, I can't remember because I totally blocked out their wedding. Did she quote Corinthians?
I don't know. But it was the same lady who she canceled on last time.
Was it?
It was, yes.
Oh, that's funny.
And that lady was like, they're going to be fine. They're going to be okay. Like, I don't know about that.
Yeah. We're betting on divorces.
Yes.
And I'm betting 99-1 of a divorce.
Okay. And then it finally hit me like what Natalie reminds me of, like when she's like moving around and walking, or I don't know, her mannerisms. It reminds me of a Disney princess.
I was going to say a toddler.
No, just like as if she's walking on tiptoes and she's just like, oh, I don't know. Sometimes she has those weird, happy like mannerisms, and it reminds me like she's trying to be a Disney princess. I realized after watching many Disney princess movies. No, you guys don't see it?
No.
Maybe she's always aware of the camera and she's trying to be a princess for the camera. I don't know.
And also, do you guys think he's super rude to Tamara?
Mike?
No, Natalie.
I thought wait, when?
Like the whole thing, I feel like she's so dismissive towards her. Like she's like Tamara's her chambermaid. Like Tamara's like, oh, you're so beautiful, and she's like, I know I am.
I mean, she is.
Yes, but I feel like she's just, Tamara, go get me this. Tamara, go. Come on, drive the car. Go. Tamara, I don't know. I just feel like she treats Tamara like her little shape.
No, I don't think so. I think they were just that one day. Like
she
you
let
just
her
showed
have her day.
Yeah, it was just that one day when she's probably like going crazy because the wedding could change at any second. it could end at any moment. She doesn't know, so she's like kind of going crazy. And then the day before, I think she was saying, please. The reason why she was speaking that way to us is because Mike was there trying to get the ring back and being crazy. So I don't think so.
Okay. All right. And then they get married and they have that long pause when it's like when Mike has to say I do, but he does say
that's
it.
Editing. I feel like we were baited for that one.
Yeah. But what if he said, I don't? Why? That would be the very last second.
That would be the perfect ending to our movie, guys.
No, this is a perfect ending where he says I do, but then he continues to torture her in some other way.
No, because now she's got to get deported. So the movie's called 91st Day. What does she do on the 91st day?
Oh, 91st. That's funny.
Oh my God, we should write this movie.
Yes. I think so. That's funny, 91st. Okay. Anyway, yeah, they get married and that's it. And then they're like interviewing them afterwards and they're like, oh, what's your next plan? And Mike is like, well, we're gonna get to it, you know. We're gonna, boom boom. They're gonna rock the joint. They're gonna rock the joint.
I hope they would. For her sake, Jesus, she's so stressed out.
Yeah, she's going crazy. But she still wasn't look that happy when they were doing the interview.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because they're talking about kids and things like that. And she's like,
She looked distraught.
when the trailers are rocking, don't come a knocking.
Gross.
Oh my gosh. You know what? It sounded like a bad like porn movie, like after they got married, because like the Bo guy, Bo was like, woohoo! And Tamara's like, wait, what did Tamara was saying, okay, never mind. Cut this. Okay, that's what she was saying. Oh yeah. Oh
yeah, I felt like they kept replaying that.
Right? And Bo's like, ooh, and then she was like, oh yeah.
Whoever's doing the editing for 90 Day Fiance, this is top notch. This is the content we signed up for.
Did you guys hear it?
No,
really
I did hear
funny.
it. I was like,
right?
I mean, I felt like they just kept playing it because it was said in the same cadence and the same intonation. So I felt like they kept replaying it for like comedic effect.
I mean, I got it. I was like, is this a bad porn movie or something? It was like, woohoo. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. And that was them. C'est la vie. Anything else for them, you guys?
No.
They're gonna get divorced next week.
Yep.
I did. Do you guys want a spoiler? Spoiler.
No, this is not a spoiler cast.
Well,
yeah, no spoilers.
But it's the last episode, so I want to.
There's one more.
There is?
Yeah, we have to figure out what happens to Amira and Andrew.
And Stephanie and Harris.
It's a tell-all, right?
The tell-all is next week?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I feel like they didn't end Stephanie and Harris's part.
They did, and I mean, the next one is a tell-all. They did kind of like, I mean, not properly, because what are they supposed to do? Get married? Like, what do you mean? What do you expect them to happen?
Oh, I guess that's true. I don't know then. Maybe it is a tell-all.
Yeah.
So you want to do the spoiler then?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
There is talk that like some people have run into Uncle Bo, and he said that they're not living together right now, that she's living in Seattle and Mike is in his trailer house or whatever. But they're not together anymore.
But she still lives in the US?
Mm-hmm.
Is that where she's filming the YouTube videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like a different place from Mike's.
Mm-hmm.
I'd believe it.
Yep.
I thought she went back to the Ukraine.
I don't know. That's not what I heard and read on some other sites.
Well, I mean, we just saw that horrible train wreck journey only for it to end in another train wreck. So
yeah, sometimes stories are as predictable as you can tell.
It's unhappily ever after over there.
Yes.
Ooh, will they be on that series? Not that I want any more of this story. They could just end here if they really wanted to. I don't want to follow them anymore.
Me too.
I want more Brandon and Julia.
Did we get Brandon and Julia this week?
No.
Yeah, right? Okay. I was going to say, I don't remember seeing this. Okay, yeah. Yes. So I guess, yeah, we finished theirs. All right. Let's move on. Let's do Andrew and Amira. You guys are done with them, right? With Mike and Natalie?
Yeah.
Andrew and Amira. Andrew meets up with his family for lunch because he needs like support for all the like crappy stuff he did to Amira. So he needs his family to make him feel better. And then his mom is like, why would she go so far as to stay 15 days and not get on a plane? I don't believe that it's an anxiety problem. How dare she? Yep. And then the but the sister is more realistic. The sister's like, I don't know. It just seems so odd that that's all she said. I mean, but maybe there's more that you're not telling us. Maybe there's a lot more and you're not saying it.
I know. I also like how she reacted with when he was telling his story and how how he reacted to the whole thing. She was like, you kind of seem like you're okay with all of this. And it's like you knew that this was going to happen. You know what I mean? Like his sister could tell that he's not entirely being truthful with the story. And
Yeah,
so,
like he got over it fast.
Yeah. He's like, you're not even going through the stages of grief. Like you've just accepted that this is inevitable. Like you don't even want to talk to her. Because I'm like, because he's crazy. Because he did all that things. Read the texts.
Do you think that's what his thing is? Like when Amira said that she didn't get on the plane and within a few minutes or something, he was all like, all right, no hard feelings. Can you send back the ring? Do you think he ever had feelings for her? Like what? I'm just not understanding his position. I don't get it. Did he never care for her? Or what's going on?
I think because he finally realized he couldn't manipulate her.
Yeah, I agree. Like he only cared for her as long as he could control her. And then once he found out he couldn't, he was just like easily able to let go, which I feel like is a mark of someone who's like sociopathic. Like your emotions are kind of like they're very conditional.
I know. And his mom seems like an enabler to all of that. He's like, what do you mean anxiety attack? I don't think it's true. And she, you deserve a better explanation. And I'm like thinking, excuse me, Andrew's mom, don't you think he's probably not telling you the full story, like what the sister is saying? He's only telling you what he wants you to hear. He's not going to tell you all the crap, all the shitty things he did and said.
The stuff that was his fault.
Yes.
Like why is she getting mad that, I mean, she knows that Amira did stay for 2 weeks in Serbia, and then she's mad that she's just not going to give an explanation or that she might be lying about having a panic attack. Even if that were true, she still knows that Amira went through all that crap. You know what I mean? So why would she be mad at Amira?
Well, she's mad at Amira because she thinks that, she just gave some crappy excuse to Andrew. I think the mom thinks that Amira never really loved Andrew or something, and that Andrew put in all this effort into trying to get Amira to come here, and that Andrew really loves Amira, and that Amira doesn't, like, she never really cared about him.
But doesn't she know, like, what happened to Amira? Like, she got detained, and then even though she got detained, she still went to go to Serbia and stayed there for 2 weeks during a pandemic.
I know. Wouldn't you think that the mom would be like, well, what the hell did you do, son? Right? Like, what? Like, she did all that shit. Like, what did you do to make her finally give up?
She can't make him that mad because she needs someone to run that daycare.
Yeah, that's true. So also what I've been seeing on social media, not really a spoiler, but like they've been doubling down on their feud, like Amira and Andrew, and then Andrew's mom is getting involved and like saying bad things about Amira and saying that Amira was just about getting money and stuff like that.
Get the money, girl. We support you. We love you. Be safe out there.
Yes. You deserve it. No, but you deserve it. I know. You deserve it, man. That mom, she needs to stay out of it. I also heard that their daycare business is taking a hit. So
because Andrew's an asshole.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm glad everyone can see it.
Yeah. Who would want to leave their kids with that guy now?
Yeah. And because they're like, he's been posting pictures of kids without getting the parents' permission, like on his IG and things.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Ce n'est pas bien.
So then we see Amira and she's back in France looking great, looking like hot stuff. Like, wow,
she needs that revenge body.
Yes. She doesn't need that. She already has it. And then she said that it took Serbia, like Serbia was a wake-up call for her to tell her that Andrew was not the man. And she came back to her family home, and that her dad was not surprised with what happened, and he's happy that she's back. And she said she's going to move on. She's going to go back to school. She's going to love herself again, and she will never talk to Andrew ever, ever.
Good. We support you.
Mm-hmm.
She escaped the clutches of Andrew.
I know, thank God.
You deserve everything good and beautiful, Amira, like you.
Did you see Andrew's new look?
Ew, what is it?
You mean in the tell-all?
No, on his IG. Did you see any
No.
pictures of him?
Uh-uh.
I mean, he just like he does like almost like he squints his eyes a little bit.
Oh.
When he's posing, and then he straightened his hair, so it looks kind of like Fabio like.
No, that's what he
Yeah.
looks like in the tell-all. Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like super cringy to see his photos. It's like, oh my God, you look bad. You don't look good.
Makes you want to throw something.
Oh my God, I just looked at it. It's disgusting. It's really bad. It's really bad. Oh my God. I can't. I'm going to close the window because it's gross. I feel disgusting looking at it.
I mean, no hate. I mean, everybody looks different. We have
No.
everybody's different look, but we just hate Andrew's personality so much.
Yeah, it's
that
affecting
it makes
the way
him look so ugly.
It's
really
not about
bad.
just the look. It's like the cringiness of it. I don't know how to say it. It just sounds like he's like looking to. He's like trying so hard.
Yeah, he's doing a little too much. Like if you look at it, you'll be like, you're trying really hard, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, kill me now. Like if you look, this would be a perfect torture for you if like they needed information from you. They'll show you pictures of Andrew. They'll show you those pictures of Andrew.
Oh my God.
It's like if you saw these photos and like let's say he went missing and somebody showed you these photos, you're like, oh, I'm not looking for him. He can stay missing. You know what I mean?
Whatever happened to him, he deserved it.
Oh man,
He doesn't deserve
we're gonna get some hate. Tone it down.
No Amazing Grace for him.
No, they're gonna play Amazing Grace because he's gone. It works for every scenario. Andrew's missing, Amazing Grace. Andrew died, Amazing Grace. Andrew's in jail, Amazing Grace.
He's found, Amazing Grace. Oh my God, that's funny. Okay. All right. Woo. Anyway, I don't know about him. Okay, no, it's on the next on. I'll save it. But that guy, I don't know. I don't want to find it.
All right, let's move on to our last story.
Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie. So we see her. She's coming out of her house and she's burning Ryan's K1 visa. And she's like, goodbye, Ryan. Hello, Harris. And she says like Harris talks to her 5 to 6 times a day. And she's, ready to be with him, but she's guarded because of Emma, the baby mama. And she's not sure if they're still together, but she knows that they live together.
Girl, they're still together.
And so then she calls up Harris and then she's like, oh, can I talk to Emma? And he's like, yeah. And she talks to Emma and she's like, so what do you think about him coming to the US? And she's like, we're just friends. And if it's going to make a better life for my kids, I 100% support him. And I'm like, wouldn't that be a red flag?
That is,
right?
Stephanie, girl, wake up. How much is Xanax?
Yes, like that's such a. She's like, I support him if he's gonna go there and create a better life for my kids. I mean, wouldn't you automatically think that maybe he's using you?
Yeah, I would.
Not her. She wants to stay in the dreamland, in the fever dream.
What did you guys think of Emma?
I mean, she was nice enough.
What about what she was saying?
I feel like she would say anything that she wanted to hear. Stephanie wanted to hear. Like, this is a business transaction.
Yeah, and I'm sure Harris like prepared her for what to say. He already knew what Stephanie was going to ask.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He's like, "Don't mess this up. I got my bags packed."
This is a better life for us, for you. After that, I'll leave her. I'll bring you over. I'll bring the kids over. This is for us. This is a story. Like, if you're an immigrant, like if you're a child of an immigrant, or if you yourself are an immigrant, I feel like you would totally understand this story. Like you would do a lot of things and give up a lot of things for a better life for your family. And I don't know if like Steph understands how much people are willing to give up to have that better life for their kids. You know what I mean? Like for myself, like my parents are immigrants, and I think they would be like, even for me, I was born here. And if my husband was like, if we were in a really struggling situation in some third world country, and he's like, listen, I'm going to create a better life for us. I'm going to go to the United States and I'm going to send you money. I just so happen to have to be with this other person. Like, I would do it. Like, all right, then go do it.
That's tale as old as time. That's happening right now.
Exactly. But I feel like people don't understand it if they don't have a close immigrant connection. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think that's true. The problem is like that Stephanie is blind to it. Like you just said, like she doesn't really understand. So she thinks it's true love. So it's under this guise of like this truthful love that she thinks is happening, but it's really not there at all.
Which we see because him and his kids and the baby mama are all at the beach playing in the water, and he's just like lovey-dovey with his baby mama, smiling, laughing, and gives her a nice makeout session.
Yeah, because they're still banging.
Exactly. They're together. They love each other. Like what he said, 14 years. He just wants to give a better life to them.
Exactly. He talks about his family and Stephanie, like a job opportunity has come up for him to better his family.
Right.
I mean, isn't that what he said? That's what he's like, I've never been with someone who just gave me free money.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like,
I feel so lucky.
Yeah, I'm like, that's how you see this relationship. Yeah, this is a cash cow. I would also not want to let this go.
Yeah, all I have to do is bang her.
Yeah, he learned off from Ryan's mistakes. So he knows not to do.
That's right.
But he didn't learn enough because they caught him on camera making out with his baby mama. Like,
yeah, did he not know that they were filming?
Yes. Come on, Harris. Or maybe he's thinking like, yeah, I could be with her and then I'll come to America and I'll only be with Steph and I'll treat her well. I'll treat her good. I'll do everything she needs me to do and I'll be a good husband to her, and that's okay too. Maybe he sees it that way.
Maybe. But I feel like it's still under the premise that he really is a true love. Like Steph thinks that it's true love.
Yeah, Steph thinks that, right?
Yeah, which is the sad part.
Yeah. She's over here telling her cat. Okay, Steph. Poor thing.
Yeah.
So she needs that friend. Where's her good friend that's not a psychic?
He doesn't have friends.
I know.
Her cousins.
All right, go find your cousins to help show you the light.
Yeah.
All right, that's all there.
Oh, well, you did it.
Yeah.
Was there a preview?
Yes. Next week, it seems like it's a tell-all. Zaid, he tells Rebecca that
Zied.
I guess. Sorry, Zied. They ask him a question like, do you wish that Rebecca looked younger? And he's like, yes.
Lol.
Yeah.
We didn't see this because we watched on TLC Go.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you don't know this.
No.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
tell
So
us.
so there's that. And then Yara says she wasn't prepared for this shit. I guess she like sees a clip of him going to the strip club and she's like, "What did you want to do? You want to sleep with a stripper?" To Jovi. So she's like, "I'm not prepared for this shit." And
Ooh.
Jovi's like, I'm sorry. You had to see that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was like, didn't you guys? They're filming, right? You guys know they're gonna show this on TV, right?
Yeah. And then Mike is saying, like, Mike says, Sarah is like a sister to me. And they show this girl who I guess is Sarah. And then Sarah says, well, Nat asked me if all American women were like whores. And then they made it a big deal, like with all the reactions of other people, like, oh. And then Nat's like, no, I didn't. I didn't say that. And then the girl, Sarah, is like, yes, you did. You did. You said all women are whores.
All women?
All American women. And then Julia, there wasn't much with Julia and Brandon, but it's mostly like them commenting on other couples. And then Julia's like says about Tariq and Hazel, like, what? All three of them have sex? All three of them?
Wait, who's their third?
Minty.
Oh, I see. So she's like now getting caught up with other people's stories.
Yes, exactly.
They're just now finding out things we've known all season.
Right. And then
Wow.
they asked Tariq, like, did you want to have an intimate relationship with Minty? And then he takes a long time to answer. And then Hazel's like, yes, of course he did. Yes, he did. And then Julia and Yara seem to be getting into kind of like some kind of spat, because then Yara's like, your opinion sounds like a judgment to Julia. And Julia's like, wait a minute, wait, like that.
Whoa, Russia versus Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see that Eastern European battle.
Right. I know. I was like, whoa, I don't know though. They both fight. They both feisty. So
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'd pay for that. I'd pay to see pay-per-view.
Me too. Yeah. And then Mike's mom, they ask her a question or something. And then Mike's mom is like, they ask her, did you tell her to stand up and object at the wedding? They asked that to Mike's mom. And then she's like, yes, I did. So I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
Tell who?
Weird.
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Tamra or something, like during Mike's wedding. I guess Mike's mom asked somebody to stand up and object at the wedding.
But go
Mm-hmm.
ahead. Is Sarah the girl that Natalie accused Mike of cheating?
Yes, I
her
think
with?
so. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why she said that. That makes sense.
Well, no, but Mike's mom was the one, like, did you tell her to stand up at the wedding and object? So Mike's mom told somebody at the wedding to stand up and object to them getting married.
Okay.
So, the only person I could think of is Tamra, because that's the only other. Like,
who else Mike's wedding?
Yeah, Mike's wedding.
Uncle Bo.
I mean, or Uncle Bo.
I object to this union. This here union is object to it.
And then Amira says that she saw Andrew like right back on that dating site that they met each other on, and she was all like, I can't believe it, and that and then Andrew walks off the set and he's all like, I'm not going back in there unless Amira and I are on the same stage talking to each other.
Why?
And then I know, like, I guess Amira didn't want to talk to him, and then he got upset and left, and then he's like saying, I'm not going to go back unless we're on the same stage talking to each other, like unless he could talk to Amira.
Oh, gross.
And then Amira says she doesn't feel safe.
Yeah.
Then it ends on that.
Ooh, it's pretty juicy.
Yeah, it is. It is really juicy.
All right, so what were your favorite highlights?
I liked how Amira finally realized that she has to be strong and stop falling for Andrew's bullshit and find herself and love herself. Okay. And move on with her life. And I like the baby thing with Yara and Jovi. I love that.
Yeah, me too. That's my fave.
Yeah.
Baby story.
I agree.
The baby special.
What's your least favorite of the season?
Mike and Natalie.
Mine is Andrew in Mexico.
Oh, the season,
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine too.
Everything Andrew.
Any scene he's in.
Yeah, anything with Andrew, my least favorite.
Which bride do you like the best?
I know Will's.
What is it?
Rebecca.
Rebecca and Zaya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Because you guys both say it different ways. Now it's in my head. Yeah, the reason why I like their journey is because it's so. I mean, they're not my favorite because they're the best, but it's just so quirky and funny. And it just gives so much joy.
It does give you a lot of joy.
It's
It
the
does.
least serious problems.
Yeah, you gotta have some joy in this season, right? Somewhere.
They are
So-
joyful.
And I follow Rebecca on TikTok now.
Do you? What's
does.
she post about chicken?
She was about like a whole bunch of random stuff, but the last one, which made me like her more, was like she was doing this before and after photos. Like you would see the transition before and after of like her before the filter and her after the filter. And she's like, they don't call me the queen of filters for nothing.
Oh man, she's giving tutorials on how to Facetune. We should follow her, B.
Yes, I will. And you guys should follow us. We're also on TikTok. Go give it Will. What's our handle?
It's 90 Day 3-Way.
All right, find us there.
Is it the
okay?
3 spelled THREE?
It's the 3 spelled THREE. Yes.
Awesome.
All right. Anything else with these guys?
I think that's
With the whole
it.
season? Did you like it? What did you think of the season?
Yeah, this is
I don't
our
know.
first season, right?
I'm ready
We
to
did
jump
it,
back
guys.
into my favorite couple of all time, the gay ones,
Yeah.
and Angela Dean. Did you see how hot she is now? She like lost a bunch of weight. Her teeth are all
No.
fixed.
What?
Yeah, dude. I think she's gonna get a new spinoff.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna watch.
I know Happily Ever After is coming up next, right?
Yeah, she's looking like kind of fierce.
Whoa, I need to check that out. I
Yeah.
haven't seen it yet. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Will.
I'm excited to get back to the other way too.
We've forgotten all about it. Like we're gonna have to watch that again. I guess we'll listen to our own podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wanna know what's going on with Jenny and Sumit.
I know.
Oh
Will
God.
they last? Will
I
that
hope
love
they're
last?
divorced at this point.
No, I think
Not
there's
Jenny and
No,
Sumit, but
no,
like
they're
Sumit and
not.
his wife.
Oh, the other wife.
I mean, it's been a while. I feel like I
forgot
hope
about
at this
that.
point they're divorced now.
All right. So just real quick, thank you to everybody who gives a 5-star review. We really appreciate it. If you haven't left a review, please do so on whatever podcast app you use. It really helps us keep creating the podcast. And with that said, thank you, Dylan. Thank you, B. Anything else?
Hey, thanks for reviewing. Any review is nice. Yeah, even if you have to criticize us, we can be better. So
No,
thanks.
No. Only good.
No, don't listen to her. Thanks. You out there. You're listening to this right now. I know you want to give us a review. Just click any of the stars and like leave a little comment.
Yeah.
We enjoy reading them, even if you guys are haters.
It's true. We do make fun. We have fun with the haters too.
We do. And thanks for sticking with us through this whole season, our first season, guys. I'm so proud of us.
That's
I know,
true.
we learned a
Yeah.
lot. I feel like we gotten better from the first time.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah.
Learning and
So-
growing.
Exactly. And yeah, thank you to all our listeners and reviewers.
Oh, and we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll see you next week with a
We
tell
will.
all.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.